Just when you think you have found a computer game that Sapson will not recognize the music for or not be familiar with, here he comes in and says, "Oh yes, I spent hundreds of hours playing Civ 3 as well." Well, there's always next season of the league. Welcome, guys. I am Tech Chariot, and here we are with another set from Alchemy League Season 4. On your screen, I have the players highlighted. The first set that we're going to cast is, we'll actually do E1ST and Chonchilaru first. They are pretty high up there, like top 6 of what we have available to us in the league. So they're between 1900 and 2K. These are very good players. These guys are in the top probably 2 to 5%, and even 5% is probably pretty generous. These guys are really good, and so we'll get to see their breakdown, their take on some of these Alaska maps, these custom Alaska maps that we have in Alchemy League Season 4. That's right, Cookie Pirate. Another nice. Hopefully it's a good soundtrack that we have from Civ 7, and somebody has to buy it though first. I always wait years to buy Civ titles for whatever reason. And then the second set, we're gonna do Nope 1585 versus Jasuni. So this is the low elo legend stuff, but the low elo legends are fun too because you look at that map and you're like, no, that should never work. We're never going to see that on this map. But with these guys, you can. Because there are certain strategies that maybe you can't get away with at a high level, but at a low elo level, it could totally work. And because these guys are, theoretically, they're within 100 elo of each other, I think they should be competitive games. I know that we've struggled a little bit in the handicap system. We basically start by underestimating the handicap as much as possible and just dialing up slightly, ever so slightly, because people are playing for money here. So we can't have people winning because they were handicapped, to be totally overpowered. So anyway, so we're going to see 1900 to 2K play first, E1ST and Chonchilaru, and then we're going to see Nope 1585 versus Jasuni playing at around the average elo for players in the world. So and hopefully both of these sets will be quite competitive. I haven't previewed them or anything, but I'm pretty confident if they play like the rest of the league is played that they'll be quite good. Sapson's lamenting the price of 6.7. He's afraid he won't get good value out of it. Yeah, that's always a risk when the games are very expensive. People are like, well, do I really want to buy this? I'm pretty entertained by what I'm currently playing. So let me throw up on the screen the Civilization drafts here. E1ST and Chonchilaru are playing in round 7, and the map of the round for round 7 is Denali. And the map of the round for, although the pictures are not rendering properly, oops, what's up with that? And then basically they took turns discarding maps until only one remained, and that was Columbia. And so we're going to get to see Denali and Columbia from these two guys. And then there is no real fancy Civ ban in Alchemy League, so pretty much what it is they just globally, no Civ draft, they globally ban 3 civilizations each. So E1ST banning the Khmers, the Armenians, and the Gurjaras, and Chonchilaru banning the Mongols, the Britons, and the Georgians. Georgians and Armenians are very strong. I don't know if that's just because they're strong civs in general, but they seem to be popular bans and picks in Alchemy League. Probably because there are a lot of hills, probably because there's a lot of resources out in different places, and but the Mongols make a lot of sense to me as well because of the large amount of big game in Alaska. So there's all kinds of deer, and there are the food bears, which I will explain later. So we will talk about the civilization and map draft for Nope and Jasuni when we get there. But for now, let's hop into the game and let's see what they've got going on here. So let us hit play. And we are going to zoom in here to Age of Empires 2 because you guys do not need to see me in the background or anything like that. So we're starting off, looks like we're in the yellow, looking at Chonchilaru. Chonchilaru, I'll tell you a little bit about him. Actually, both of these guys, it's their first season of Alchemy League. And Chonchilaru knows right off the bat, he's coming out here with his eagle and he's going to try to find as many sheep as he can. I'm not sure what E1ST is doing. Maybe he's looking for sheep as well. He's just doing a general purpose scout of his base. Yeah, that's what it is. Both these players know that there are a bunch of sheep that are lost on this ice here. This is Denali. This map was commissioned by Cookie Pirate because how can you do an Alaska map pack without doing Denali, right? So he kind of defined what he was looking for, and I was like, well, you know, we really need to pay Denali some respect here because Denali is huge in real life. So this map is very hostile, just like Denali in real life. Players hate playing this map. And I don't want to say that I'm proud of that, but I was going to make this map as uncomfortable as possible, and I did that. But it's still fair. But what makes it hard is, you know, this is it. This is it for your wood. There's no wood up here on Denali. Like, this is above the tree line. It's not quite near this. It's not quite at the summit, but there's no wood on this map. There's just rocks and snow. The only wood on this map are these piles of scrap wood that you can see that the villagers have hauled up before the battle. And Chonchilleru has built himself a lumber camp here. So let's talk about the civilizations real quick. Chonchilleru is playing as the Yellow Tatars, and E1ST is playing as the Blue Vietnamese. So, and these wood piles have a random amount of wood in them, and it looks like it landed at 146 this time, so it's a little bit higher than average. The relics are all up here. The relics are going to be an important part of the game later, but there's also a lot of neutral gold down here that the players can go after. But due to... hey, Johannes Birger Jensen, welcome. I do enjoy map diversity playing WWCC now. I'm assuming that that has something to do with maybe Wandering Warriors Cup or something like that. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Now, oh, by the way, we've got these eagles right here. These eagles are just the starting scout for Alchemy League Season 4. The eagle has great cultural significance to Alaska. We played with a bunch of different things, but we eventually just settled on the eagle for now. So even if you are not a Mesoamerican Civ, and E1ST is not, he's the Vietnamese, you start with an eagle. Now we can see that E1ST is taking a bear here. These are the food bears. I believe that this is his first food bear that he's taking. You get two, maybe not. I don't see the other one. Doesn't mean it's not there. And we see Chonchilleru taking one of his food bears as well. Chonchilleru's other food bears here. So Chonchilleru is on his first food bear. Oh, Community Edition. Okay. Now these food bears are iron boars that have been reskinned. So these were iron boars, but they've been reskinned and their hit points have been reduced from some really massive and scary amount to only 24. So iron boars have 3/3 armor. So when they're attacked by villagers, they only take 1 damage apiece. So basically, this bear takes 24 hits to kill. And he's on defensive stance too. So you can, if you get good at it, and looks like these players are reasonably good, this villager is not too badly hurt. But those iron boars will deal 12 damage per hit to a villager. So an unloomed villager, they will kill in 3 hits. We can see that Chonchilleru is pushing in this Ibex as well. The 3 on wood is telling me that Chonchilleru intends to go scouts. And maybe he's thinking that as Tatars, he can get additional food from these sheep. They'll last longer. And maybe he feels like he's got a lot of food options. Now, got to be careful here. Chonchilleru, oh, he's microing the wrong villagers backward and loses a villager to the food bear. Yikes. So, hunting these food bears is dangerous. And you would think that by round 7, a 2K player would have that figured out, but, you know, accidents happen. I mean, advanced aliens can crash into Earth from the other side of the galaxy. Chonchilleru can lose a villager to a food bear. So, we have great tolerance for mistakes, because mistakes do happen. But that doesn't mean that Chonchilleru is out. He's just down. So maybe he can still notch a win here against E1ST. He has done very well in the league so far. So E1ST, let's take a look and see who's on their way up to the feudal age. I think E1ST is getting really close. Yeah, he's got 500 food. He's going to be clicking soon. He's going to get one more villager in. And this actually looks really scary. This looks like he's doing a fast castle into crossbows. If I had to guess, going up at 25 population, that is too late for an archer build. So I think that E1ST is doing fast castle into crossbows as Vietnamese, which I think is actually crazy. You're okay. Yeah, he's taking his other food bear here. See this guy, this 1 HP villager just barely surviving here. But I guess he managed to save him. So that makes me feel better. He got 2 food bears as well. We saw Chonchillery lose a villager. Who knows? Maybe E1ST lost a villager as well. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this fast castle. Here's why. Your gold, like your stone, there's no minerals. There are no minerals inside of these forests here. The only thing inside of these forests are some forage bushes and some graves of all the people that died hauling this wood up here. Look, I mean, there's even like broken down carts. Like, look at this cart right here. This cart has a story. Somebody driving this cart fell off and got eaten by wolves. So we see a barracks from E1ST. And Feudal Age is almost in. So it could be that the food situation is just really bad, but I think he's going to go archery range and blacksmith. And those are going to be his 2 buildings. Yep, there they are. And then he's going to go up to Castle Age. Meanwhile, Chonchillery is actually still in the Dark Age. He would have been up a long time ago if he were going scouts. So both players with a fast castle type build. They're lucky they're not playing against a guy like Oladushek. If Oladushek were playing this, there would be towers already all over people's woodlines. But I guess both the players are just being chill. They're just like, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm just going to build my buildings. Now, what do we got here? We've got actually an archery range from Chonchillery as well. And a blacksmith. So both players executing a fast castle build. From E1ST, it's going to be probably foot archers. And Chonchillery, I now suspect, is going into cavalry archers as the Tatars. Wandering Warriors Cup community has been great fun. And I haven't seen anything from that. I did see, it looks like it's got a lot of Krazini maps in it. Krazini's got good taste, as you guys know. He's well connected, so he enjoys seeing a lot of his maps played at the high level. So we've got, a defensive gate. All right, so this map is kind of difficult to wall. I mean, the thing is that it's not any inherently more area, but there are some wolves back here, and like you never know with some of these rocks. It looks like you walled it off, but maybe you didn't exactly. Fletching is in for E1ST. He's adding his second range now. Chonchillery looks like he's keeping an eye on E1ST. Let's see from Chonchillery's point of view what he knows. So Chonchillery knows that E1ST is going fast castle into archers. He's a 2K player, or really close to it. So he knows with the late up times, with the 2 archery ranges, with the villagers on gold, he knows what's coming, and he has some time to prepare for it. Now you start with these outposts, by the way, on your wood lines, so that you can't get tower rushed as easily. Tatars should be quite brutal here with all the elevation, says Mighty Space Fruit. That is a distinct possibility. Like, Chonchillery, I mean, it's Denali. It's literally Denali. So, I mean, if there's a map where Tatars can shine with their hill bonus, this is definitely it. So we can see Vietnamese cavalry archers. Interesting. From E1ST. E1ST's build just a little bit cleaner. He may have benefited significantly from not having a villager loss. And, oh, E1ST wants to come in here. Chonchillery, does he not have loom? He must have loom. He actually does manage to save that villager, and these villagers have to get out of there. This is very unfortunate. That there was a hole in the wall. There will be one villager going down for Chonchillery as he throws down a house, and oh no, Chonchillery, you can't fight this. Alright, but he's making some cavalry archers of his own. So he is off of gold though, which is not good for Chonchillery at all. He's maybe got only a few more cav archers that he can queue up, and then he needs to get on gold somewhere else. These cavalry archers have fletching, but they do not have bodkin. Let's take a look at Chonchillery's upgrades. They are the same. So basically everything is the same except Chonchillery is not on gold. He's off of his gold. Where is his gold? Well, this map is a brutal map. Chonchilaru's other gold is over here. Okay. And then, of course, there's a bunch of gold down here, kind of like the trickle from this glacier. And there are the relics up here, but both of these guys are going horde philosophy, which I kind of respect. You know, because there is a temptation to go monks and pick up these relics, but monks are slow. And these guys are just like, I'm just going to kill my opponent with cavalry archers first. I'm not going to invest in the long term. This map is very open and aggressive, and I don't need no relics. Another villager going down for Chonchilaru. Let's take a look at, maybe we can cycle through this here and see if we can figure out how many villagers they have. E1ST with 34 villagers to Chonchilaru's 23. So Chonchilaru is in really rough shape. E1ST with a much better execution, had a better Dark Age, and he's really punishing Chonchilaru. Let's take a look at E1ST's golds. I guess we could argue that their gold situation is equivalent, right? I mean, he's got a gold back here. He does have a nice back gold, but he also has this forward gold, and Chonchilaru could have punished that. Here's Chonchilaru's forward gold, and here's Chonchilaru's, well, I guess Chonchilaru has two kind of like side golds. Actually, there's another one right here too. I guess you get 3 golds on this map. What's this right here? Yeah, so here's the third one. It's behind this mountain. Hard to see with all the rocks. Big fight here, though. Is Chonchilaru going to get ahead? He does. That hill bonus coming in clutch for Chonchilaru. Chonchilaru, the Chilean legend. And what's this? He's got this eagle here, too. I guess, I don't know if he was fighting with the eagle or what. But surely he must have expanded to another source of gold. How is Chonchilaru continuing to afford cavalry archers? That's my question. Is he just selling wood? His villagers are going to charge the cavalry archers. Another villager goes down, but E1ST loses his cavalry archers. He only has one left over here. He's saying that there was some lag. Maybe that's the reason why. And Chonchilaru now coming back out to gold, having secured his base, but it might be a little bit too late. He's down to 20 villagers compared to E1ST's 38. Has E1ST added another town center? He has not. I have big respect for that. I think that if you add another town center on this map, you're not playing it right. Yeah, this is not a fight that Chonchilaru wants to take, but bear, killing a villager, and then hole in the wall, those two things really hurt Chonchilaru a lot. I would be very happy for Chonchilaru if he could come back from this, but I would be also surprised if Chonchilaru could come back from this. He's pretty behind. But you never know. Maybe he will. Let's see what we got here. E1ST feeling a little insecure on this goal. He builds himself a tower. This will help to keep the villagers alive in case these cav archers swoop in here. Now Chonchilaru can't sweep in here without getting hit by a tower unless E1ST is not paying attention, which indeed that is the case. Chonchilaru can camp the base of this tower and kill some villagers, but first he's got to kill this enemy cavalry archer. Only 5 villagers can garrison in this tower, so it helps, but it's not helping enough. Where is E1ST? E1ST is over here taking Chonchilaru off of gold again and doing just as much damage as Chonchilaru is doing to him. Maybe even more, actually. Yeah, look at this. This is 2 villagers down at least and 2 cavalry archers down. Chonchilaru hanging on. But I have a feeling this game is going to be over pretty quickly. Chonchilaru, having been satisfied with the amount of damage that he did on this gold, he's going to swoop around back and look for E1ST's wood. E1ST walling this here. That'll be a little bit annoying, but not too annoying. He's going to come in here with his cav archers and pick off some villagers. Gets a hill advantage, but he's got 3 injured cavalry archers, so he can't really fight too much. And Chonchilaru calling the GG, just realizing I'm just too hurt. I'm down to 18 villagers. My opponent has 40, and he calls the GG. Just a really unfortunate Dark Age for Chonchilaru. E1ST getting the advantage. So E1ST up 1 game against Chonchilaru's none so far. but maybe Chonchiller will get revenge on the next game. Let's take a look at the statistics here. E1ST with 32 kills and 23 deaths. Largest army of 14 versus 9. So it all came down to like a handful of cavalry archers killing villagers. E1ST with a bigger economy, and it's showing here with more resources collected. Better advancement times 2. That did not help Chonchilleru's case. I think they both kind of had the same idea, but E1ST executed it a little bit better. 42 to 28 villager high. So now for game 2 is Columbia. This takes place on the Columbia Glacier, where the glacier empties into the sea. So on the right-hand side of the map, we have Chonchilleru playing as the yellow Portuguese. And on the left-hand side, we have E1ST playing as the blue Portuguese. So both of these players seem to think that Portuguese are going to be a really great choice for this map. I think the reason they chose Portuguese is because the player assigned gold and stone situation on this map is pretty lame. Like, there's a 2-tile gold here, 3-tile gold here, and a 3-tile gold here. And it's going to be the same thing for Chonchilleru. 3, 2, and 3 right here. So, and of course there's stones. If you want resources beyond that, you pretty much have to come out here to the terminal moraine of this glacier. You see, this glacier is in retreat now, but some time ago, it traveled down the side of this mountain, and like a snow shovel, scraping across pavement, it pushed all of this dirt and all of this till with all of this gold down here. This is a beautiful map, and I'm surprised we didn't see Portuguese on the previous map. Thank you, Cookie Pirate. Yeah, Portuguese make a little bit more sense on Denali, I feel like, but again, both of those players were just, they were like, all right, I'm going to go Cav Archers, I'm just going to kill him quick. This is a very open and aggressive map, and I'm going to try to do that. E1ST going for the sheep here. He missed this one. Is he going to get this one? Yes, he is. So he's claiming a bunch of sheep for himself. Whereas Chonchilleru is interestingly prioritizing the hunt instead. He's come over here and he's built himself a mill. And I think he's actually, yeah, he's built that mill before a lumber camp. He really wants to get over here. He wants to get the deer meat in. It's faster than the sheep meat. And he's not as interested in the sheep. He sent his scout. Where did he send his scout? Let's see. Yeah, he's scouted this area. He's not really scouting the glacier, which I think is actually a mistake. I think if he scouted the glacier, maybe he could pick up some sheep, and that would help him out. So he's kind of just let his opponent get most of these sheep, except the ones closest to the priests. And of course, there's a bunch of relics up here too, guarded by priests. That's because this map is kind of left over from my very first map. It's a homage to that. My very first map was, or second map technically, was called Moraine. And it was kind of built more so for an FFA, but we had all these neutral Gaia priests guarding relics, and it was pretty much structured exactly the same way. So I essentially took it and reworked it to try to make it competitive for Alchemy League. What is this? Chonchilleru spotting a greedy villager from E1ST. E1ST going out here without Loom. Chonchilleru's instincts may have been correct. You know, Chonchilleru came out here and he was going to try to prevent his opponent from docking. That's what it is. Chonchilleru actually does not like to dock on this map. I have not seen him dock very often. And I think he wants to prevent his opponent from docking as well. This E1ST doing the whole delete trick where he's like trying to get this villager closer and closer to the coast. And I think E1ST should just be able to... Yeah, he does manage to get that dock up. He manages to save it. And that's really important for E1ST. If Chonchilleru had managed to deny this, then it could have been a different game. Now E1ST is not even going to take the time to stay here. He sent another villager, and he's going to send this hurt lady home. So Chonchilleru out here trying to deny the dock. He doesn't deny the dock, but he at least delays it. And E1ST is very lucky there to get away with a villager alive instead of losing that villager. You hear Diamond Dragon, the best AoE 2 song? It is. Yeah, it is a good one. So Chonchilleru's Wounded Eagle is just going to go in and push these deer closer to his mill. And of course, he's going to take them from this side so that his opponent has less deer options later on. Look at all of these sheep, though, that E1ST is getting. This is pretty impressive. I think E1ST is going to do, like, ships and fast castle again. Chonchiller is already on his way up to the feudal age, and E1ST has not clicked yet. E1ST is interested in making ships and getting a big economy and going fast castle, and we'll see if Chonchiller is able to punish that. These maps were designed so that you can't really do fast castle. I mean, obviously, if both players decide they're going to do fast castle, then we can't force there to be action in the feudal age, but I think we're going to see action in the feudal age. Chonchilleru is headed up to the feudal age now, and let's take a look at his villager count here. He's going up to the feudal age. Yeah, he's going up on 18 villagers, 19 pop total. So he really wants to punish his opponent as soon as possible. He wants to try to get revenge for what happened last game with E1ST getting in there and doing the better execution and getting ahead with those cavalry archers. So we see that Chonchiller is coming. He's building a very forward dock. Actually, he just hits the feudal age now, and I'm wondering if it's gonna be just water aggression. He just wants to kill the fish. E1ST cannot afford to click up yet. I don't know if we're gonna see him queue up another villager. Probably not. He's got 28 villagers, and yeah, he queues up the feudal age now. He's like, yeah, my opponent's feudal age. I cannot afford to make any more villagers. So he's on his way up now, but Chonchiller has completed his dock and is going to make a fire ship. And I think, where is it, Chonchilleru? I'm in Chonchiller's point of view, but he hasn't queued up the fire ship yet. Maybe it's because he can't afford it. No, he's making a galley, actually. Okay. Well, galleys can be good in higher numbers, but I don't think he realizes that E1ST is clicked up already. And Chonchiller has built a stable, and he's making scouts. And I don't know if E1ST has scouted that, but I doubt it. I don't think he has, because we hadn't even discovered it yet, and we're omnipotent. Yeah, E1ST has not discovered it yet. What's he using his scout for? I don't see E1ST's scout. Oh, here it is. He's using it to push in some deer. That could come back to bite him. So Chonchiller is playing this more aggressively. E1ST is playing this a little bit more greedily. And here comes a scout. I don't know if E1ST saw that. I would presume that he did because he was pushing in deer. But E1ST already decided to wall. So he's okay on this side. But down here, this is where the forest is not very thick. Generally, as you go higher up in elevation on this map, the forest becomes thicker. So, this is all easy to wall back here. But Chonchiller, oh, he just decides to dive the town center instead. E1ST with the quick wall. And Chonchiller taking some damage to this town center. He loses a scout, but there is another scout here. And now he's going to be annoying with that scout. Here's an eagle. And here's another scout. And Chonchiller is just going to run in and hope that E1ST is not paying attention. So now there are two scouts in here, and E1ST is going to find this very annoying. E1ST's eagle goes down, and now he's got two scouts in on his woodline. So Chonchiller is going to just keep being annoying here, although he's probably going to wait for a few more scouts. If I were Chonchilleru, and the players are doing a lot at the same time, like we've got Chonchilleru making navy, we've got E1ST making navy, but if I were E1ST, I would be trying to finish these walls as soon as possible. And if I were Chonchilleru, I would be camping this location, trying to prevent villagers from walling it off. So Chonchilleru with a fire ship and a galley working on this fire ship, and it looks like E1ST's fish are basically all been killed off. E1ST making the decision that he is going to make a second dock. I think Chonchilleru will be happy to see that. I think Chonchilleru does not intend to fish at all. I think he just intends to kill E1ST's fish. So he's going to see this, and yeah, he goes straight for it. We've got a fire ship here, and yeah, I don't think Chonchiller is going to make a single fishing ship. I think he's just going to win water just for the sake of doing economic damage. You can see that these scouts are working on this wall segment. I don't know what happened to Chonchiller's other scouts. Well, actually, maybe these are them. No, I don't think these are them. No, Chonchiller does not want to fight that. Yeah, he pulls back. He's got 3 scouts. E1ST is well buttoned up here. The only hole that's vulnerable is this one right here because he sent some villagers out and decides to build a gate there so that he could go out at any time he wants. Chonchiller will probably attack it. But, oh, Oh no! Oh no! Watch Chanchilleru get in through the hole in the wall, guys. It's just like the same problems that plague Arabia tournaments, plague Alchemy League tournaments too. E1ST is... He was literally here too. All he had to do was tap this. And this would not be a problem, but Chanchilleru deciding not to try to hold this open. I don't think he's making any more scouts. Maybe he is. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't see any more scouts in production. We can check Chanchilleru's queue and see what he's up to. Yeah, he's not making any more scouts. I think he just plans to throw down a bunch of farms and go up to Castle Age at some point. But he's got these annoying scouts in E1ST's base again. And they're probably going to go... Well, I don't know. He's looking for some... Why would you... Oh, no, Chanchilleru, not like this. Not like this. Oh my gosh, terrible. Poor Chanchilleru. All that effort, and E1ST literally kills those scouts for free. But Chanchilleru was probably microing somewhere else. Chanchilleru actually does plan to fish. Okay, he's repairing his fishing ships. And he's fighting E1ST for water. Portuguese mirror matchup. This repair villager's getting burninated here. And I would lose it if Chanchilleru just started attacking these fire ships with his villagers, but he's just going to repair instead. Did you see that? That villager was just like shank and just destroyed the fire ship. That's amazing. Those are some big walls. Hey, welcome, Hider. Yes, they are big walls. E1ST trying to do like a fast castle, but Chanchilleru forcing him into 2 dock. Chanchilleru is still only 1 dock. Chanchilleru scout rushed E1ST, but then lost his scouts for free underneath the town center. So, oh no. Oh no, E1ST, not like this. This bear has gotten 1 villager kill. This bear has done more damage than Chanchilleru's scout rush. But the advantage to E1ST is that he gets a bunch of food out of that bear. So he builds this mill, and he's going to collect this bear, and then there's also some berries here to drop off at. So another an archery range for E1ST. I have not seen. Oh, both these players are thinking archery ranges. Is Chanchilleru copying E1ST? Yeah, he is. That's funny. So he sees the archery range, and he's thinking archers. Well, I better get some ranges up myself. And so he's building these so that he can probably make skirmishers. I don't think E1ST has a stable. No stable from E1ST. But Chanchilleru might go into knights. So Chanchilleru, he's got 2 very injured fire ships here. Not a fast enough reaction to repair them. And now he's probably going to lose his 2 fishing ships. I guess he just wanted to fish a little bit. But the big advantage for Chanchilleru is that he is in Castle Age now. And he is making cavalry archers. Why is it always cavalry archers? Well, on this map, players seem to think cavalry archers are really good. Chanchilleru doesn't sink ships, he shanks them. Yeah, that was pretty funny. She just turned around and just stabbed the ship and sunk it. So Chanchilleru is in Castle Age. He's going to kite this spearman. Or maybe he's going to kite this archer. I'm not really sure. E1ST was trying to get over here and do some damage. E1ST is obviously Castle Age himself. He's got cavalry archers. So we're kind of seeing a cavalry archer mirror with Chanchilleru having a slight advantage from being up faster. But E1ST is better walled. Chanchilleru has not attempted to wall, really. I mean, he's building himself a town center on this big, fat wood line here. And there is some gold nearby. And he's taking gold down here, too. So he's got good visibility over this gold, I feel. But E1ST could still slip in here. E1ST content to just sit here with his fire ship and let this fishing ship fish. Maybe he thinks he killed them all. Who knows? CR are pretty fashionable on 2024. It's true. It's true. So Chanchilleru, he's got 8 he's got 8 cavalry archers and 4 deer. But he can't really get in. There's a town center here and there's a town center here. So it takes massive damage. Oh, and actually E1ST 3 town centers. How many town centers for Chanchilleru? Just 1. No, 2. He built this one right here. E1ST coming over here and finding Chanchilleru's cow. Finding 2 of Chunchillaru's cows, actually. Chunchillaru was all about those deer. He even neglected to eat his Angus. The wolf attacking the cavalry archers, that's funny. So Chunchillaru has chiseled his way through here. Is he actually going to go in? I don't think he should. I think it's a trap. So Chunchillaru is going to have to do something. I think that he really, if he's only on 2 town centers and his opponent is on 3, he needs a forward siege workshop. He needs a forward siege workshop. He needs some knights, maybe. Some monks. Now that would be pretty fashionable. UNST coming out to take a bad fight. Maybe underestimating the amount of... the number of... or... yeah, underestimating Chunchillaru's numbers here. It's actually turning out to be a little bit kind of even. UNST winning, but losing pretty much the same amount of army. So if all other things remaining equal here, E1ST will prevail. He is ahead in score. I believe that E1ST has now completely removed Chunchillaru from water. Yeah, Chunchillaru no longer fishing. E1ST invested more heavily into water than Chunchillaru did. So there's score from that. And there's also score from the fact that E1ST is on 3 town centers. But the villager count is the same. They're both at 47 villagers. So perhaps E1ST cannot afford to produce from all 3 of these town centers simultaneously. Both players are too busy making cavalry archers, trying to get ahead that way. It's like Chunchillaru is pulling in E1ST here and not finishing his wall at the edge. Luckily for Chunchillaru, these cavalry archers have not yet pulled over this way. Oh no. But they're starting to. They're starting to head this way. Alright, Chunchillaru sees it. He wants to build this house. Alright, she taps. She dies. And E1ST is probably going to come through here. Chunchillaru has to build these houses, and he's got to get them up quick. Alright, so he will build these houses enough. But he's losing villagers, so he really needs to get out of there. Yeah. And Chunchillaru is now 2 villagers behind E1ST. But E1ST is not getting through here anytime soon. But Chunchillaru doesn't really care. Because there's not enough gold left here for him to defend this area. However, Chunchillaru has gotten through E1ST's wall and is on the prowl looking for some damage. E1ST saying, no, I'm not messing with this. And he pulls all of his villagers to chop at this wood line, which is probably just about the safest wood line that he has, short of like coming up here or something. And actually this wood line is pretty thick, so he probably could go here if he weren't afraid of getting ambushed from behind. I can't tell if this is closed off, but I actually think it is, which is pretty lucky for E1ST. But there is a food bear back here, so he's still got to be careful that even though his opponent may not be that threatening in this location, the food bears and the wolves would be. Chunchillaru is surrounded, arrows coming in from every direction. I think he'll lose his entire army. Again. Unless he pulls back right now. E1ST going to patch up this wall, and Chunchillaru is going to pull back with his 5 cavalry archers. Probably run around in the back of the base for a while. So Chunchillaru deciding to add another town center at this point. E1ST is 61 villagers to his 57. So Chunchillaru has actually kind of, I think, made a better call here of how many town centers do I need. E1ST trying to boom as greedily as possible. Chunchillaru, he's a little bit behind on villagers, but he's not as far behind as you would think. Chunchillaru coming around this way looking to maybe punish these gold villagers. We'll see. Neither player with ballistics so far, as I can tell. Take a fight between 2 TCs is not advisable. It's true. It's very... Hyder coming in with the AoE wisdom. Bad fight for E1ST here, losing a bunch of cavalry archers. I wonder how much military is on the field. Let's take a look at this. It's actually very similar. Chunchillaru with 16, E1ST with 17, and they're probably all cavalry archers, unless there's an eagle somewhere in that mix. Yeah, nobody's made an attempt to come up here and kill the monks yet. But it could be a very valuable revenue stream. See, the thing about Portuguese is that you don't have to go for the infinite resources. You can go for Feitorias, but you have to be careful because the Feitorias will take up population space. Whereas, you know, relics require no population space at all. So that villager, I think, barely escaping with her life. Players microing a cavalry archer battle. These players love cavalry archers. For whatever reason, I don't get it. I was like, oh man, 2K players, we're going to see all kind of variety, but it's just cavalry archer micro. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay, we've got a forward seek workshop. Alright, so we got something interesting here from E1ST. He's decided that he has grown tired, he has grown weary, I should say, of cavalry archer micro battles. And he has decided, micromanagement battles, I should say. The cavalry archer battles are not micro. Well, I mean they are, but they're micromanaging them. They're not small battles. And he's going to build a university here. E1ST is. Oh boy, look at those villagers go down. That's why he should have built his lumber camp back here. He should have killed the food bear and then built his lumber camp back here. And it looks like E1ST is also interested in claiming the relics for himself. But there's not really anywhere he can go. Yeah, he tries to wall that off, but Chanchilaru finds it, which is pretty unlucky for him. E1ST was very late to farms. He went straight to 3 town centers, but probably couldn't produce from those. That's true, Hyder. And Chanchilaru has taken the lead. So Chanchilaru with 88 villagers and E1ST has 76. Chanchilaru adding a 4th town center now. Neither player has expanded out to the neutral gold. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Chanchilaru built something here a little while ago. His cavalry archer's getting burned by the fire galleys. And who'd have thunk? Portuguese cavalry archers. It's kind of weird, if you want to know the truth. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe you guys see this and you're like, oh yeah, that's normal. Portuguese make cavalry archers all the time. But I think it's an unusual unit. Like, normally you're thinking like organ guns, or knights, like castle drops, or monks. I don't think about cavalry archers in the context of, or Portuguese in the context of cavalry archers. So is anybody up to the Imperial Age? Let's take a look and see. E1ST has built a university, so maybe that means he's up to the Imperial Age? No, he is not. He's still booming, and he probably just built this to get ballistics. They should be about to be running out of gold in their bases. Well, let's see. I think this is going to run out pretty quickly. Yeah, E1ST, he's out of his other 2 golds, and this is his last one. And he's over here, and he's got this army of cavalry archers chasing Chanchilaru's army of cavalry archers. Let's see what Chanchilaru is up to. He is working on his last gold as well, I believe, but there is a small amount of gold left over here. But yes, they are starting to run out. Is this wolf going to get a win against this villager because he has the hill advantage? No. But maybe almost. We can see that Chanchilaru has created a knight, and he's making a monastery, and he's starting to go into stone. So now Chanchilaru is starting to play like a proper Portuguese player. Whereas E1ST is still invested in cavalry archers. Lost a bunch of cavalry archers here, wasn't paying attention. Chanchilaru is on this side and he's harassing E1ST. These villagers will probably have to garrison, otherwise E1ST will just run underneath the town center. They have discounted cavalry archers, so it makes sense. I would still prefer a combination of knights and expos as Portuguese. Oh, look at this. Chanchilaru deciding to drop a very aggressive castle on E1ST. I think this castle could be a mistake. E1ST's cavalry archers outnumber his, but E1ST has not reacted to this. He's reacting now. He's going to come in and try to kill as many villagers as he can. I think that E1ST really honestly could have prevented this if he had reacted immediately. But he doesn't, and only one villager goes down. This is very unfortunate. And some of E1ST's villagers get shot down by that castle. But E1ST is about to click up to the Imperial Age. He just needs... Does he need the building? No, he does not need the buildings. He built a siege workshop over here. So he has a siege workshop in a university, and he clicks up to the next age. Let's see what Chanchilleru is up to. Chanchilleru is actually already halfway up to the Imperial Age. So, probably Chanchilleru will make trebuchets from this castle and start tearing down his opponent's creations. He's going into Skirmisher, which kind of implies that he's not planning on going gunpowder. So E1ST has a large army here, but he's never really been in Chanchilleru's base with it very much, even though he probably could have been, considering that Chanchilleru does not have as easy of a base to wall, and Chanchilleru put less effort into walling. I can't remember if Portuguese get heavy CA. I believe that they do. Chanchilleru, building another castle here, really wants to box in E1ST, put him on the back feet. And E1ST only has this gold to defend with so far. In order to win, E1ST will have to conquer more gold. He's getting thumb ring now, so he's investing more heavily in the cavalry archers. This cavalry archer getting very hurt by this castle. I think E1ST needs to stop making cavalry archers from this archery range. But he may not be able to help himself. He might love making cavalry archers from that archery range so much. Chanchilleru is an Imperial Age, so we'll probably see trebuchets under creation. Let's take a look. Yep. So trebuchet from this castle, and nothing from this castle yet, but I guess he could make something. There's no reason why he couldn't. Chanchilleru with nothing on this gold bar here. He's probably afraid to push out. There's a large army. Oh, okay. Yeah, these cavalry archers are denying this gold at least, and Chanchilleru has not pushed out to any other gold source. E1ST wants to go for the monks, but unfortunately this villager loses the battle against this bear. So he wants to go and get these relics, but he's never really been ahead. I guess he's been a little bit ahead for some of this game. E1ST having a bad fight here. This town center helped out a little bit, but these cavalry archers snuck in and killed part of his army at home. He has some army over here, but there's a bunch of skirmishers, so that's not really worth fighting. He's got to go find a different, juicier target. Oh, they don't get heavy CA. Alright, so then he can't continue to invest in them for forever then. Guard tower being researched by Chanchilleru. So E1ST will have to switch. Question is, when will that switch occur? E1ST just getting to Imperial Age. What's the plan if you're E1ST? And he's getting chemistry. All right, so the plan is chemistry. And these raids, Chanchilleru in here, faster Imperial Age time. What's the deal with these cavalry archers? Do have bracer. They are not heavy cavalry archers, but they're heavy enough to deal a large amount of damage. And E1ST is down to 72 villagers. And he's going to rebuild his university because he really needs to get chemistry in. His old university went down before he could research chemistry. This is a disaster for E1ST. I think E1ST underestimated Chanchilleru here. He was just like, oh yeah, I got this guy. I can beat this guy. I defeated him very handily in the last match, and it's true. E1ST killed Chanchilleru. I think part of that was because Chanchilleru kind of killed himself in the previous game, though. Chanchilleru lost a villager to a bear, and then also had a hole in his wall. Not to take anything away from E1ST, but Chanchilleru has been pretty formidable this game. And E1ST calling the GG. Yeah, Chanchilleru getting the better of him this time. Good set, though. Good games. It is not easy to overcome those Tatar cavalry archers on Denali, but E1ST did it. But for Colombia, Chanchilleru came back and just incessantly raided E1ST and got very good value out of it. E1ST also went faster to the Castle Age, but wasn't able to do as much with it as Chanchilleru, so Chanchilleru eventually caught up. And both players with non-meta plays as Portuguese, which is interesting. Let's take a look at the statistics. So kill to death ratio, I mean similar. Chanchilaru killing 146, losing 128, raising 6 buildings, losing 2, and having... They both had similar sized armies. But E1ST's armies seem to be divided more often. More resources in Chanchilaru's coffers, which makes sense because he spent more time in E1ST's base than E1ST spent in his. E1ST with a better Castle Age by a minute, but Chanchilaru faster Feudal and Imperial Age. Same amount of research. 2 castles from Chanchilaru, but E1ST never reaching the same villager high. His boom just wasn't there. Chanchilaru slowly throttling him. I agree. I think that's right, Hyder. So now we go and we're going to look at Nope versus Jasuni. So let's see here. Let's bring him up. You guys remember Nope and Jasuni. So these players are between 1,000 and 1,100 ELO here. Let's take a look at their civilization draft and map draft. So these guys are in round 8, and the map of the round for round 8 is Yukon Gold Rush. And then they took turns discarding maps until they arrived on one map, which was Chena Hot Springs. Chanchilaru deserved that win for killing that fire ship with a villager. It was a good omen. So, all right, well, that's Yukon Gold Rush is kind of just is a map that was made by Jasuni, so he's probably very pleased to be playing on it against Nope. Not that Nope chose it or anything; it's the map of the round. Sorry, and Chena Hot Springs is a popular map as well. It's kind of nomad style. Their civilization drafts are... What? This is DJ Sapson versus the Otter one. That's not right. We need to get the true civilization draft and not some fake civilization draft. Nope versus Jasuni. Let's see here. Jasuni versus Nope. Let's do Civ draft right here. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I don't know how that got up there, but Nope banning Sicilians, Spanish, and Magyars, and Jasuni banning the Persians, the Huns, and the Georgians. So Mongols are on the table, everybody. Let's get into the games. Alright, so in the gray, we have Jasuni playing as the Chinese. He's on the bottom half of the map, and he goes right to building a dock, actually. And then in the cyan, we have Nope playing as the Armenians. Now, on this map, because it's kind of nomad style, in the sense that you have villagers starting far away from safety, the safety of the town center, you start with this Horse Scout. So, the Horse Scout is not capable of dealing damage to any villagers, and it is not capable of pushing deer, but it can still give you valuable scouting information. Nope, going around, he's looking for his sheep. No, DJ Sapson. Not doing you versus the Otter one. That was a mistake. I'm not sure. I do 2 every session, and this is the second one. So no Sapson versus Otter today, but maybe Hyder or Cookie Pirate will cast it. Alright, so Jasuni has built a dock, and he's going to fish. And it looks like Nope... I actually don't know what Nope did. We didn't see it. Oh, it looks like... Alright, he took some wood. So he took some wood, and now he's going to convert his mule cart into a mill, and he's going to drop off the hunted meat at this mule cart. And this villager takes a little bit of wood, but I guess he's going to drop that off. He's got a barracks. So let's see what Nope knows of Jasuni's base. So Nope has built a barracks, but he has not found Jasuni's dock. So Jasuni's dock is over here. And he has not found Jasuni's town. So Jasuni's town is down here. So Nope should probably get on scouting out Jasuni if he's going to build a barracks this early. Yeah, this barracks is built before a mill. So Nope is making militia, and Jasuni is actually going to spot this militia, I think. He might scout the barracks and know. It's actually very lucky Jasuni doesn't scout this, but he does see this. If he can see that. Theoretically, he could have seen it. But it doesn't look like he's reacted at all. And yeah, he scouts the barracks now. So this is some good scouting from Jasuni. Jasuni has not reacted. He should have reacted. Maybe he's just not that afraid of these militia. They have the same statistics as loomed villagers, but they attack automatically. Actually, they have less melee armor. 40 HP, 40 HP. But they deal 4 damage. Villagers only deal 3. And Jasuni getting drushed here as the Chinese. He's got to get out of here. I mean, it is just a drush. And what's this? Jasuni has some villagers, but they're waiting here. They're probably waiting because he's dealing with the drush instead. And he decides to fight. So Nope has to micro his militia back. Hyder says he'll probably cast tomorrow. We'll see which games. That would be awesome. We've been enjoying Hyder's content. Very grateful that he's been creating it. So Nope is housed. It's like he... Alright, he just completed a house and he's building another one. So he's not housed anymore, but he was. See Jasuni. Jasuni does not have the food to click up to the next stage. I think Nope drushing him really disrupted that. Jasuni was probably planning on taking this fish and using that to get up to the next stage, but now he can't afford to. So he's going to take the berries, he's going to take the deer. Jasuni not able to push these deer in with the horse because the deer are not afraid of the horse, because the horse kind of looks like a deer. So they're like, well, he might be missing a little some antlers and he might be looking funny, but yeah, it looks like Jasuni has figured out that the horse will not intimidate any deer, and he's decided to scout with it again. Jasuni says, sorry cat. Jasuni's cat working for Nope. Nope has 3 mule carts. Is that uncharacteristic of Armenians? So Jasuni can't seem to click up. He doesn't have the food yet. And Nope is probably already clicked up. That would be my guess. Nope. No, he is not clicked up. So both players are kind of stuck in the Dark Age for now. Jasuni building a barracks. And Nope running around with militia, chasing one of Jasuni's wounded villagers. Jasuni trying to hunt here, but Nope not allowing it. Nope's like, nope. You will not hunt. Jasuni has to get out of here. Nope would love to kill his villager, but he's not going to get there. Jasuni has to pull this lumberjack. Nope getting very good value. Jasuni managing to kill 1 militia, and these other 2 are pretty weak. So I think Jasuni does not have to worry about those militia much anymore. As long as he micros his weak villagers underneath his town center, he'll be okay. Nope is on his way up to the feudal age. Let's check in on Jasuni. Jasuni is also on his way up to the feudal age. So both players are finally getting up to the feudal age. Nope diving the town center to try to get a villager, but the town center garrisons and the remaining militia have been killed. So Nope wasted a lot of Jasuni's time. We will see if that translates into a villager advantage. It looks like Jasuni has 27 villagers to Nope's 23 villagers, so it doesn't look like a villager advantage. I would give Nope the advantage so far. Or, sorry, Jasuni. He's ahead on villagers. He's ahead on advance times. Yeah, he's going to be up to the feudal age first. And Nope should be pretty scared right now. And Jasuni doesn't even have any handicap either. He's kind of managed his economy a little bit better in the Dark Age. And for this level, I think he's done pretty well with reacting to the Drush. I think that's very fair to say. But you never know. Nope might have something else up his sleeve. He does have what I regard as a pretty powerful civilization. As the Armenians, all that Nope has to do is build a monastery, and he doesn't have to worry about relic victory. Alchemy League is always standard victory condition, because why wouldn't you? It just opens up more options for people to win in ways other than conquest. So Nope is actually approaching the resources to go up to Castle Age. He builds an archery range, and he's probably going to build a blacksmith somewhere, and then he can click up. So that would be a good win for him. Jasuni building a galley to patrol the river to see if Nope is anywhere over here trying to make anything, but he's not. Nope is waterless. He has not done anything with docks or fish or anything like that. And it shows in the sense that he's on his way up to Castle Age. Let's take a look at Jasuni. Jasuni is housed. Oops. He's got to get that house up, and he's got to get up to Castle Age too. I don't think Jasuni is planning on any feudal age aggression. I don't see any buildings from him. He's probably waiting to get the wood for a market and a blacksmith. Oh no, a stable from Jasuni. Is Jasuni going to go Chinese knights or camels? Let's see. I don't know if Jasuni has time for that. Nope is probably nearly to the Castle Age, yeah. Nope is nearly to the Castle Age, and Nope is going into archers. Which makes sense, he's Armenians, after all. So Jasuni is going to build a stable and a blacksmith, and Nope is building an archery range. So they're going after different unit compositions. We'll see who does it better. Jasuni on his way up to the Castle Age. And I would not build that lumber camp there. I would build the lumber camp back here. Oh, he's already got a lumber camp back there. Then I would build it right here or somewhere in the back. Why is Jasuni building a forward lumber camp like this? That seems like a recipe for disaster. It seems like all Nope has to do is just run up to the front of his base and plant some crossbows here and kill a bunch of villagers and get a huge advantage. What's Nope doing with this Castle Age? Well, the first thing he's doing is building a fortified church and getting a trickle of gold, and the second thing he's doing is building a town center. Let's check from his point of view if he's getting any technologies or anything like that. He's going... Oh, no. He's going warrior priests. Interesting. Now, do you guys know if warrior priests can move relics? I think they can. I think warrior priests can pick up relics. I know that if an opponent has atonement, they can convert warrior priests. But it requires atonement otherwise to convert them. Which, I guess makes sense. They're a monastery unit. So, seems fair. And it looks like Nope is going around looking for all the relics. Let's see what Nope knows of the relics. He's actually done a decent job scouting. He knows there's a relic here. He knows that there is a relic here. And he's going there with a warrior priest right now. He wants to go and get that relic, and this other warrior priest is going for that other relic. So Nope is probably planning on a relic victory. And he's found this relic here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. But where's the last relic? Right here. So let's see, does he... No, he knows about that relic. Maybe there's only 4. He's going to get this one because it's kind of close to him. Jasuni is Castle Age now. Jasuni tries to go for relics as well. And Nope will probably go for this relic pretty soon. Jasuni will most likely notice the relics disappearing and at least try to get one. It's meta from day one, says DJ Sapson. Really? The warrior priests getting relics? as fast as possible. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope. No, no, not like this. This wolf is just attacking this warrior priest, and Nope cannot seem to get this relic. Oh, my gosh. And the funny part is that this warrior priest would, like, kill that wolf in 2 hits. And Nope just cannot seem to... Oh, no. Nope is not paying attention. This wolf is protecting this relic for Jasuni. Look at that. Jasuni scripted the map. The hacks. The map hacks. That warrior priest getting over there, grabbing that relic, but the wolf protecting it, and then pinning the warrior priest in the forest, killing him, and denying the relic victory, helping Jasuni out. You see, this is why Jasuni makes maps for us and plays in the league, I think. He's playing 3D chess. He's thinking about all that. Yeah, Nope is over here, and he's picked up this relic, and he's got to send another warrior priest to get this relic. Will Jasuni get that relic in time? I don't see a monastery, so maybe not. Now, let's see if Nope is able to successfully retrieve the relic this time. DJ Sapson says, even scouts can't counter them, only a couple of them or light cav. Okay, so Nope sending the warrior priest over here, waiting, attacking the wolf, and killing it, and now he picks up the relic and he's heading back. Okay, so Jasuni not quite with the map hacks, but dang, was that annoying that warrior priests can just do that. And Nope even sending another warrior priest just in case. So Jasuni with the sprawling boom here. Let's take a look. Jasuni with 61 villagers and Nope with 52. So Nope with 3 town centers, but one of them hardly has very much going on. This knight goes down, the warrior priest dies, and Nope decides, well, I better build a castle here. And I better protect my fortified church as best as I can. So that's what he's going to do. He's got 4 relics here. He's about to drop off the last one. Looks like this particular map only had 4 relics on it. And then he's going to trigger the relic victory, but this castle will be up before Jasuni can respond, so the castle will be helpful in protecting it. And Nope. Wait a second. No relic victory for Nope? What's going on? I don't see the relic counter. Well, where's the other relic, guys? Did Jasuni get it? He did. Jasuni managed to get a relic somehow. I missed that entirely. Well, it wasn't the one in the corner. The one in the corner just bought Jasuni some time. Jasuni managed to get a relic. So, no relic victory countdown for Nope. I was wrong. This map has 4 relics. This map has 5 relics. I thought it had 4. So now Nope has to go on a raid and destroy this monastery so that he can get the last relic. I think Nope thought that he would get the relic countdown. I really do, because otherwise why would he have built this castle here? I mean, it's true, it is a good castle. It defends his stone, it defends some backwood, it's got some shooty range over his farmland, and with range upgrades would probably cover his town centers. But I think the primary attraction of this is to defend his fortified church. So Nope is probably pretty disappointed that the relic victory did not trigger. The relic must have been one that he didn't scout that Jasuni picked up. So let's take a look at villager count now. Jasuni with 84 to Nope 71. And both players just content to boom. Let's see what Jasuni is constructing. Jasuni is imping. That's good. That's good information to have. What's Jasuni going to do with that imp? I'm not sure. He's going to build another town center with it. So he'll have 4 town centers, which I think is a bit greedy. I think Jasuni should be mining stone for a castle. He's got stone here. Let's see if he's over here mining. He's mining gold. He's got 1 taking stone, I suppose. So if you're Jasuni, what do you do with Imperial Age? Oh. What's this? What is this? So Jasuni with a light cav and a galley here. It is a castle drop. So Nope wants to play aggressively. And Jasuni does not want Nope getting on this river. I think I understand the pick of Chinese now. I think Jasuni wants the demolition ships with extra health. I think Jasuni wants to patrol this river with demolition ships and get all of the gold and prevent his opponent from doing anything. Oh, Nope with the light cav conversion. Wow. And now there's nowhere for this ship to go. So Jasuni better start making demolition rafts now. Now, unfortunately for Jasuni, Nope's conversion of this light cav will reveal his monastery with flags on it. So Nope will know that the final relic is in this monastery right here. And he'll come over here and pick off this monk that's standing behind the monastery. Jasuni's Imperial Age, he's got a ton of resources. What is he doing with it? He's on stone. He's got a lot of food and a lot of wood. Not as much gold. And he has 100 villagers and 2 military. Nope, on the other hand, has 100 villagers and just about as much military. So they're pretty evenly split, I would say. Nope going into swordsman. And Jasuni has not shown us what he's going into yet. He's getting chemistry. So I think it's going to be archers, but I'm not sure. Eventually, Spearman taking down the light cav. Nope has built another dock. So both players are going to go navy. Okay, Jasuni has built a castle here and he's making trebuchets. So he's going to push from this side. And Nope has made a ram. And here comes Nope and he's going to try to ram down this monastery, I think, and steal the relic. But this Spearman will peck away at the ram, which is kind of annoying. And there's more rams. And Nope has also made demolition ships. Now, do the Armenians get a demolition ship bonus? Do you guys know? We could actually go and probably check. Let's see. So, Sicilian fleet demolition ships have 20% more blast radius. Aha! Galley line and Dromons have +1 range. That's kind of broken. So he's going to take down this monastery and he's going to liberate this relic. And Jasuni's going to want to recover this relic. Nope could send a warrior priest here and take this relic right now if he were paying attention. But Jasuni's continuing to kind of build up his forces. I guess he's building up over here. A lot of unspent resources for Nope. And Jasuni's probably the same way. Oh, Jasuni is going into Cavaliers. How interesting. And he's starting to build a stable now. I think just this is a mistake. I don't think Jasuni realizes that Nope is going infantry. Let's check the fog of war. Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Nope is going infantry. I mean, he sees this barracks here, but that's been there all game. So he's going cavalry, and he's going docks, and he's going... He built a tower. So... He's got these rams working here, but he's not too afraid of them. And Jasuni is housed. And he needs to cancel this knight. And he needs to let Cavalier be researched. He's getting Ring Archer Armor 2 for some reason. Because that knight cannot be created until this house goes up. And so that knight will be created, and then Cavalier will be researched. Meanwhile, Nope's Rams are continuing to progress into Jasuni's base. Dromon is out from Nope. And it has 12 plus 1 range, so Nope has picked up the Sicilian unique technology. And how come Nope hasn't triggered a relic countdown? That's what I want to know. He's got 6 relics here. I don't understand. Where's the relic countdown? Is there an additional relic on the map that we didn't scout? Did Jasuni somehow get the relic back? Is this a bug with Armenians where, because it's not 5, the relic countdown doesn't trigger? Can somebody enlighten me on that? Why is the relic countdown not happening for Nope? He has 6 relics, which are all the relics that he could get as far as I know. Yeah, and even Nope is thinking about it. He's like, how many relics are on this map? Jasuni says should be 5 total plus 1. So Nope is like, well, I have all the relics, which is weird. Why isn't my countdown triggering? Is the game mode correct? Let's check. Return to map. Let's see. No, the game mode is not correct. That's funny. I wonder who hosted this. The game mode is not correct. That's why the relic countdown has not triggered. That's very unfortunate for Nope. That would be an admin win for whoever was not hosting. I think the irony is that Nope actually did host this game because he's the higher seed. So here comes Jasuni. He's got an army of cavalry. These cavalry have the Castle Age armor upgrades, and they're going to fight these ships. Going through all of that trouble to pick up all of the relics, and even going on a raid and stealing a relic only to find that the game mode for the map was not set to standard victory. So Nope building a massive town of barracks here. And I think the flood is going to happen pretty soon. The question is, will Jasuni have the demolition ships out in time? Jasuni, yeah, he sees additional stuff going on, so he knows. Like, wouldn't a demolition ship right here be amazing right now? But there is no demolition ship. Jasuni's not ready. And Nope's troops cross the river. He's got Halberdier. He's got Champion. Kind of unlucky for Jasuni that he teched into cavalry and he didn't realize that his opponent was going into infantry because he didn't scout it. He does have some arbalisters though, and they'll help him out with some of these pikemen, but not all of them. Jasuni building a tower up here to keep an eye on this area of the map. But I think he's in big trouble. He's got Nope running through his town. This castle is getting bombarded by these Dromons. Jasuni with a trebuchet. The trebuchet cannot one-shot the Dromon. That's interesting. That seems a little unfortunate. What's the armor on these Dromons? It's only 6. And the trebuchet has 200 attack, so I'm not really sure how that happened. Jasuni with aggressive light cav plays, though. He's going to kill a bunch of these forward villagers from Nope, which is actually pretty good for him. And the light cav are fully upgraded in terms of armor, so that is very helpful. They will be overpowered by the halberdiers once the halberdiers become organized, but it's still very chaotic. Jasuni cannot take resources on these farms here. So he will run out of food. And he only has 2 stables making these light cav, which is unfortunate. He should have 10 stables right now. Similar to Nope's barracks situation. Look at all of Nope's barracks. He should have that, but for anything and everything. Nope deciding that he's going to build on Jasuni's side of the map so that his units don't have to walk as far. Jasuni's castle has gone down, and I think he's in big trouble. I think Nope is going to claim victory here pretty soon. Jasuni has gotten keep though, so we've got some Chinese keeps having secured this edge of the map, but the heart of Jasuni's empire is under threat. It's fleeing in this direction. The champions are in hot pursuit. And Jasuni is going for a wonder victory. Let's go. Unfortunately, he can't get to all sides of the wonder, so he will not build that wonder very quickly. But I'm not really sure what this wonder is about, actually, because if you're Jasuni, right, and you see that you have no relics and your opponent is asking about relics, chances are that your opponent has all the relics. I mean, maybe he doesn't know that. And if your opponent has all of the relics and has not triggered a countdown, what is a wonder going to do for you? But, yeah, it's the last round in the league. Might as well try something. Soon you're going to build a palisade gate behind those villagers. Because he's out of stone. He's got a tower, he's got a town center in front of these champions. But, yeah, we haven't seen as many wonder victories this season in the league. Or even attempts at wonder victories. Jasuni builds a stone gate on that side, and he's going to build another tower. He's going to try to keep his light cav going. And he's just going to try to delay, and buy himself as much time as possible. But even if this wonder goes up, it will not trigger a countdown. Nope says, I have 6 relics, but no countdown. So he says that upon seeing Jasuni's wonder. Or maybe he got notification of it anyway, seeing how far Jasuni is with the wonder construction. There is no path to victory for Jasuni here with this wonder, unfortunately, because the wrong setting was chosen. Wrong game setting, apparently, says Jasuni. Yeah, they discovered it. Jasuni going to build some more stables here to help with the light cav production. And he's got some other stuff going on here. He's got more stables back here. And he just wants to buy himself some time. Maybe finish the wonder as a testament to the greatness of his civilization, even if all great wonders must eventually come down. DJ Sapson says maybe they can count minutes and then whoever loses on time resigns. I think that it's very hard to keep track of time in a setting like this. We go back to the map. And Jasuni says, forsooth, I put on the wrong game setting. No wonder that we're victorious. I shall abdicate. Spoken like a true AI. Yeah, that would have been interesting. I think Nope still would have won if it had been the proper game setting, because Nope had all the relics early on. Jasuni had a good plan, but Nope was just a little bit better at executing it. Yeah, Jasuni wins like most epic resignation message of the entire league. Now let's take a look at the statistics. Nope, killing 338, losing 222 of his own. It's pretty much reversed for Jasuni. Nope with 25, 26 raisings and losses of buildings. Converts 1 unit, and that was Jasuni's light cav, with a larger army of 69 compared to 69 compared to Jasuni's 51. Nope ended up having a larger economy, not really because he outboomed Jasuni, but because he was in Jasuni's base for so much of the game. Technology, Jasuni faster feudal and imperial age, but Nope with much faster castle. Look at this. This is probably what won it right here for him. Society, Jasuni boomed up to 154 villagers. Nope with 6 relics and over 5,000 relic gold and 3 castles. And we can see Nope steadily closing the noose. So now we go to the second map, China Hot Springs. China Hot Springs was made by Sing Sing AoE, map maker from China. I really like this map. I think this is a good map. I think it's an improvement on traditional Nomad. So on the top half of the map in gray, we have Jasuni playing as the Saracens. Jasuni adores Saracens. He thinks they're the best civ ever. And Nope playing as the Japanese, more of a hybrid civilization. So Nope is probably experienced Jasuni's Saracen archer build. Jasuni looking for the perfect town center spot. I think he's about to find it right here. He's got berries, he's got gold, he's got stone, and he decides to build his town center right here. Whereas Nope is building his town center here. So Nope is building this town center kind of on a deer patch with some nearby stone and wood, and then gold not too far away. Cookie Pirate says he's not particularly fond of calling this a nomad map. But Cookie, it satisfies the definition of a nomad map, which is a map where players start without a town center. What would you call this map? So Jasuni's town center goes up. So Jasuni, Saracens, Nope, Japanese. Let's talk about analysis here. I think that Nope picked Japanese because he wants to actually have lots of mills out here, and he wants to collect the fish in that way. We could see him dock. I mean, I guess he has docked. He's built another dock here. And is he going for this dock at all? Let's see if Nope is even building a fishing ship from this dock here. To be fair, this dock is pretty bad. But it's free. So that's why it's free, is because it's bad. Cookie Pirate says, it's true that it has a nomad start, but it's not conventional, as in players start within clearly defined areas. It's semi-nomadic. I'm not trying to be funny. Well, that's an interesting point of view. Are you familiar with the map Steppe? Steppe is similar to this map. There's no water on Steppe, but like this map, Steppe is actually considered to be a nomad map, but it has player assigned resources. It's just you start with 6 villagers and you just build your town center wherever you want. It's a nomad start, but the map is split and resources are balanced on each side. Now, has anybody seen players build their town centers on their opponent's side of the map? Because that would actually be kind of funny. Like, could you imagine if Jasuni built right here or something, or right here, and then they just fought on the same side? So again, another nomadic start unit, the horse scout. So the horse is incapable of harming villagers. You can't have a nomad military unit killing villagers before an opponent can get their town center up. That's just not fair. That's part of RNG. So Jasuni, even though there's this perfectly safe gold here, he's going to come out here and take this gold. Probably because this gold is less safe for now, and he wants to consume as much of it as possible. Oh wait, what? He's taking deer. He built a mining camp for the deer. Oh no, Jasuni. Not like this. Meanwhile, Nope is fishing. Jasuni is using his starting dock to fish. He did not build a dock. He did, however, find these geese He's going to bring these into his town center. So Chena Hot Springs is near Fairbanks, and it's actually a naturally occurring hot springs in Alaska. And I think Jasuni did a pretty good job of capturing... Sorry, not Jasuni. Sing Sing did a pretty good job of capturing what this could have looked like during the Middle Ages. It's basically like a creek, but the creek is... it travels underwater for several miles before coming out. Sorry, not underwater. Underground for several miles before going above ground here. And it's actually quite warm as a result, because passing underground for so long, the earth is naturally warm there, and it warmed the water. So even though it's frozen and cold and stuff around the creek, the water for the creek is actually quite warm. See, we have salmon in this creek, which is a good choice. So Jasuni building a barracks as Saracens. And is Nope going to be ready for this archer rush? That's what I want to know. Nope is collecting deer near his town center. And I think that this wood is actually going to be out. I mean, even if the archers showed up right now, they could probably reach these villagers pretty effectively. So Nope should not underestimate Jasuni's Saracen archer rush. And Jasuni is already on his way up to the feudal age. Sorry, that's Nope. Let's see where Jasuni is. I mean, Jasuni actually is also already on his way up to the feudal age. 20 villagers, and he's closer than Nope is. I actually don't think this map has player-assigned resources. I think that they are neutral resources. Maybe they're player-assigned resources. I'm not sure. I didn't organize this map pool, and I didn't make this map. So, I just know that the resources are fair, but I don't know if they're player-assigned. That's the important thing. Jasuni is advanced to the feudal age. So, where is the archery range? There is no archery range. Jasuni getting double bit axe so that he can collect wood faster and build an archery range sooner. But he has to be careful, because Nope is nearly up to the feudal age himself. And when Nope gets up to the feudal age, he can use his docks to make demolition rafts and blow up archer armies. So this is something that Jasuni needs to be careful about. But Jasuni not quite with enough villagers on wood, I think. I think you need about 7 or 8 villagers on wood if you're doing an archer's build. And he did not have enough wood. Nope is amassing the resources for cat. Oh! What is this right here? That's right. I forgot. Jasuni likes to build his archery ranges on your island. You know, where your land is. Because he doesn't want you scouting his archery ranges. So what's this? This is a mill. A mill for 1 deer. No, 2 deer. Okay. That's a little bit better. But still. Unfortunate that most of that deer meat was collected first. So Jasuni is making some archers here from his archery range. He's only got 1 for now. He'll probably build another one. Let's see, what's Jasuni's knowledge of Nope's base? Alright, so Jasuni knows that Nope has a dock. So he kind of knows approximately where Nope is. But he does not know where Nope's town center is. And Jasuni is building this market. I don't know if Jasuni is planning on going up to the next stage. And that's why he's building that market, is so that he can afford to click up to castle. He probably will do that. Jasuni likes to go up to the next stage as soon as he can. And let's see what Nope's perspective is. Nope is already on his way up to the castle age. So it would behoove Jasuni to... Oh, he's already attacking something. So Nope knows exactly where Jasuni is. And he needs to kind of try to wall this off here, and I think he will. Jasuni working on this house, which is not really adding value. He needs to walk back here and kill these hunters. Jasuni building another archery range. And let's see if he's on his way up to the castle. He is. So Jasuni is going up to castle age. Maybe Jasuni decided, nah, I'm not going to attack yet. I'm going to wait until I'm castle age. Nope is castle age, and he's building an archery range. So Nope is going to go skirmisher defense And Jasuni really needs to do some damage with these archers. And he's just kind of destroying houses for now. He's got another range here, so he's got 2 ranges that he could produce from. And he's housed. So he needs to build some more houses. But yeah, this is not adding value here. Jasuni should be finding villagers with these and killing them. If he camped right here, that would really hurt Nope a lot. Jasuni going to build another archery range. But first he's got another house he has to build. And no, Jasuni, come right here. Right here. Nope has built a cavalry archer, strangely enough. But the cavalry archer's range is the same as these archers. And Jasuni should just focus on killing villagers, because that's what Age of Empires is. It's all about genocide. So he's going to take Nope off of this wood. Nope is going to shepherd this turkey into his town center. I don't know that Jasuni has killed any villagers, but he's taken them off of wood, so he's done damage in that respect. But he needs to pay attention, because Nope's cavalry archers are killing his archers. And he needs to get fletching. If he does that, he will actually outrange Nope's cavalry archers. Oh boy. Jasuni going to mix some skirmishers into his army composition. He's getting crossbow, but he has no blacksmith upgrades on these archers so far. So crossbow is a worthwhile investment, but he needs to get fletching right now. But he may not have a blacksmith, so that could be why he's not... Yeah, well, no, he's got a blacksmith. Alright, he's getting it now. Jasuni's archers are routed. He does have 2 skirmishers chasing this cavalry archer, though. Where's Nope? Nope is defending his lands. He is building a stable now as Japanese. And he wants to make some knights. Some knights would clear this up. He's not in a lot of danger. Probably the play for Nope would be to make a mangonel. But maybe not. He's going to build a stable, and he's built another town center here to secure his economy. So Jasuni's coming back, having dealt with Nope's cavalry archers. He has fletching, and he's going to get the crossbow upgrade soon. Tomato soup or smoothie for dinner? Yuck. And Jasuni forgetting to build a house, so he'll build some more houses. Looks like he just completed one. These fishing ships will go down, but he really should come right here. Like, could you imagine if Jasuni just walked 10 tiles this way? Think about all the villagers that he could deny. Nope, finally getting the idea to build a siege workshop, which is good. Jasuni not thinking about coming over this way. He's happy to just kill this fishing ship. And he's got a bunch of crossbows. I don't know if Nope has any armor upgrades for his cavalry. He might be planning on getting that. Alright, so now Jasuni needs to come right here. He needs to stand right here. He can literally walk right. There's nothing stopping him. And he should get fletching. Yeah, okay. He's getting the next range upgrade for the archers. That's good. But just like, look around. Jasuni. Jasuni, come right here. This is what you need right here. This could win you the game right here. All he's got to do is put them on stand ground and stand right here and kill like 15 villagers, and it's GG. But instead, he stands there waiting for the mangonel to flatten his army. Oh, poor Jasuni. Alright, Jasuni building a forward mining camp here. He sees that there's a mangonel in place, so what's the strategy for the mangonel? Okay, he's got a scout. So the scout is going to work on the mangonel. Jasuni realizing that there are villagers over here. He tasks his skirmishers to attack them, and then he's going to use the scout to take down the mangonel. Alright, he's sending the archers in. So he knows there's something juicy here now. He doesn't know about this mangonel yet, but he has a scout. That's a really effective attack ground from Nope. And he kills, again, like half of oh my goodness, Jasuni. Oh boy. Poor Jasuni. Oh, ouch. That's, all he had to do was walk over here 5 minutes ago and kill everything and win the game. But, I guess he just didn't have the map awareness to know that Nope was taking resources over here. He was just kind of standing here waiting for Nope to come up with countermeasures to his army. And he did. Those mangonels were very effective. Now Nope is going to drop a defensive castle. And that will severely limit Jasuni's ability to do damage. Actually, this defensive castle is not that bad. Jasuni could just come out here and kill some gold miners. Yeah, Nope isn't really on him at all. Jasuni is purely on the offensive. So, alright, let's see if Jasuni can make it out here and kill a bunch of gold miners. He sees him. And he takes Nope off of gold. So no ballistics for Jasuni, so no villager kills. And Nope's going to build this town center on this gold instead. So can Jasuni deny this town center? That would actually be a really good win for him. He's probably going to get caught up with the fishing ships, though. And this town center will go up. Oh, maybe not. He must see it. Okay, yeah, he sees it. He's got to see it. Here comes the mangonel. Jasuni, he dodges the mangonel shot. Seeing this town center go up, we can see that Nope did an attack round because the mangonel is still doing it. And yes, this is a good win for Jasuni. It's only 3 villagers, but it denies the town center. He's just got to not take too much damage to this mangonel. His villagers are charging the mangonel base. Uh-oh, got to get out of there. Okay, he does manage to dodge it. And now these crossbows should loop around this way and come right here and destroy Nope's wood line. Let's take a look at villager count here. Nope with 57, Jasuni at 49. Cookie Pirate says, I might consider casting after you're done. Well, I would be there. I would love to watch. I think Cookie Pirate watches these videos and gets inspired a little bit. He's like, I could do that. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, I watch people who are kind of maybe similar to my level, maybe a little bit better. People like Hyder, people like the Otter One, and I'm like, I could do that. I'd love to try that. But alas, no. Anytime I try it, it just becomes potato. And I'd rather spend my time making than playing. Don't get me wrong, the players are important. They're what keep this community going. But this community is also a lot about creators. We want people to be able to make stuff using their technical skills. This is not a personality-driven community. Which is why it's so boring half the... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jasuni should refresh his lumber camp here. Nope, gonna build another town center. Nope, just wants to keep adding town centers until he's safe. Jasuni could totally, like, push this with a mangonel, though. There's, like... Maybe if he got redemption, he could convert. But mangonel's got a... Or, Nope has a pretty convincing army of mangonels at this point. I don't know. I think Cookie Pirate could do a pretty mean Saracen archer rush and lose a bunch of archers to mangonels. Nope should refresh this lumber camp, though. This is some pretty long walks. He's got a single cavalry archer back here. So what's Jasuni's plan now? Well, he's imping. So Jasuni has decided that Nope has enough stuff that, yeah, you know, I just need to get it. I need to get the final range upgrade. I need to... What is this? What's this monk doing? Is he just trying to get... Oh, that's funny. This monk is getting close to the base of this mangonel so that when the other mangonel shoots at it to kill it, well, it doesn't quite kill this mangonel, but I think that's what Jasuni's hope was. So Jasuni's going to imp. He's going to invest into Arbalister, and he's going to invest into... Oh, he's investing into a castle, actually. So Jasuni should drop that castle. He should send everything. He should send like 20 villagers right here and drop the castle here. And then make trebuchets. Is he going to do it? I don't know if he's feeling bold enough. Oh. No, that's not going to work. Nope. Already has a town center there and Jasuni does not know it. But he's got crossbows. So Jasuni wants to push Nope from this location. He sees the fishing ships. And he's like, well, I better avoid them. Oh, no, he doesn't see them. All right, never mind. So Nope's going to see this coming. He's going to see Jasuni's Imperial Age. He's going to see all of these villagers walking past his fishing ships. And Jasuni will not be able to build this here. So he might have to drop his castle here, which would actually be really hilarious. Because it would range 3 town centers and be in range of this castle and range this dock. So, nope, that's not going to work either. Nope, building a defensive castle here. And Jasuni cannot build this castle here because there are some farms in the way, I think. Nope is not even going to garrison his town center to shoot the villagers. So Jasuni's just going to have to relocate. And how far away is Nope from Imperial Age? Nope is not really close to Imperial Age. So Jasuni's just going to keep walking. Where are those mangonels? Well, he knows where the mangonels are. They're right here. And the mangonels will never get back here in time. So Jasuni going to drop a castle right here in the back of Nope's base, which is pretty hilarious. Where's Jasuni's crossbow army? They're right here. And I guess they've kind of got to weave their way through and try not to take too many losses to the town centers. Nope's like, no, I'm sending the boys. We got to stop this. And he's got 1 knight and he's got a bunch of villagers, but Jasuni is going to get this castle up. And when this castle goes up, Jasuni will probably take this gold. Jasuni's crossbows incoming. I don't know what Jasuni is going to do with this castle. Let's see. He's gonna garrison in the castle first of all. And he's got his crossbows here. And he's getting a bunch of technologies. He's getting murder holes, which is really funny. How often do you see murder holes researched in a league? Now all he's got to do is tell the castle to attack the villagers instead. Oh, there it goes. Started attacking the villagers. Jasuni's sending his last villager over here. And he's killing a bunch of villagers this way. He's got 53 villagers to Nope's 82. And Nope does not realize that Jasuni got murder holes. So he's going to lose all of this stuff, including that samurai. And now what? Jasuni's building trebuchets. And the plan is to treb down his opponent's castles. This is amazing. This is really funny. Maybe some Mamelukes? I don't know. Alright, here's some mangonels. So Nope's like, well, these mangonels can't hurt the castle, but they can at least flatten some crossbows. So that's what he's sending over here. So here's the trebuchet, and Jasuni's probably just going to work on this castle right here. Yep, there it is. And these crossbows need to retreat back to here to protect this trebuchet, because Nope does not want that trebuchet to succeed. I don't think... Okay, yeah, Jasuni realizes it now. He's sending his crossbows to kill those villagers. And he's getting Bracer. Is that trebuchet going to stay up? Yes, it is. Jasuni is repairing it. He manages to save it, and he trebs down this castle. Or he's going to. He's got to worry about these mangonels, though. These mangonels can reach the trebuchet. Is this castle going to go down? I think it will, because Nope never repaired it. And yeah, the castle goes down. And the trebuchets go down. So Jasuni has, in response, he has created a Mameluke. And the purpose of this Mameluke is to destroy mangonels. And I guess this Mameluke has enough minimum range, or has such a small range that it's within the minimum range of the mangonels. And now Jasuni makes another trebuchet. Nope reaches the Imperial Age finally. And Nope will probably make trebuchets of his own. No, Nope has not queued up trebuchet yet. I think that's a mistake. Jasuni has his trebuchet here. And he wants to go after Nope's other castle, I would assume. Nope, he's going after the town center. Murder holes is a little underrated. It is. It's not easy to get to, but if you can get it, It's very helpful. Okay, so Nope has actually converted this Mameluke. And he's sending a Mangonel to destroy this Trebuchet. Town center does go down. Jasuni making another Trebuchet, and he's making a monk. And he's getting redemption. He's getting sanctity and redemption. So his plan is to convert Mangonels. Which I think is amazing. I think more players should research redemption and convert Mangonels. Repairing this Trebuchet. And Nope is finally starting to make Trebuchets now. And he actually has more Trebuchets than Jasuni does at this point. Jasuni will... I don't know if he'll make Mamelukes to try to snipe these Trebuchets or what the deal is, but I think this castle will go down. But he's done quite a bit of damage, I would say. He's destroyed a castle, he destroyed 2 town centers. And now he's going to lose his castle. And here's another Mameluke. He's got a Trebuchet. Oh, and this monk is pinned on the wrong side of the monastery, I think. Jasuni going to get redemption in. But I don't know what he's going to do with it. He's got 3 town centers eventually. Nope, building a castle here to secure these resources. Mameluke going down. Jasuni wants to convert these, but he can't. Not yet. Okay, now they're in range. And the monk, I think, started on a conversion, but didn't quite do it. Jasuni getting devotion, and he's going to micro down the Mangonels. And he actually manages to keep most of his crossbow army alive, which is pretty amazing. He's got 5 villagers here, so I'm wondering what Jasuni's going to do. He's probably going to build more military buildings. And devotion is complete, and he's also able to heal his crossbows with this monk. What is this? Jasuni picking a fight with these villagers. All he's got to do is walk these crossbows back here and pick up a bunch of villager kills. But Jasuni, he doesn't genocide. He likes to destroy your buildings and take you off of resources without killing you. Building some houses. Did they at least remember to play on standard victory this time? Yes, they did. That's good. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. So Nope is in here. If you're Jasuni, you love to see this, right? Here's Nope. He wants to build this town center. And Jasuni's got some crossbows. And he's gonna lose villagers. If he maybe if all the villagers charged this town center with the intent of building it, he'd get it up. But Jasuni probably doesn't even realize that he's doing this. I think he should... Yeah, okay. He does manage to deny the town center. And he's killing villagers left and right. It's got to be a royal pain in the rear for Nope to have to deal with this. Nope's at 97 villagers, but he's got this annoying army and this stable coming up in the back of his base. YouTube might hear you say this word and remove monetization. Wait, what word, Sapson? Jasuni adding another town center back here. And I guess he's going to take these resources. So he's getting bloodlines from this stable. And what's Jasuni's attack going to be? He's always up to something. He's not creating from these ranges at all. He's got his market back there. And I don't know what Jasuni's next attack is going to be. Regicide. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I've said that many times. I don't make any money off of this anyway, Sapson. But that's an interesting thought. So Nope coming in here with some cav archers. But is that going to be enough? Nope. he's not really reacting. I feel like Nope isn't really sure what to do. Maybe he's just slowly... Okay, here it is. Yeah, so Nope is just slowly expanding into this area, and he just wants to make Cav Archers at these archery ranges. We've seen Cav Archers in like pretty much every game, except for the last game. They're a very popular unit right now. And they killed Jasuni's Cav Archer. And now they're going to be in on Jasuni's base. So Jasuni's going to have to make camels to deal with the cavalry archers, which is never really a great... I guess, you know, Saracen camels, hey, they're not that bad. Look how much bonus damage these camels do to the cavalry archers. 1, 2, 3 hits. And Nope still has this annoying presence in the back of his base. But Nope's like, meh, that's fine, I don't need that. Jasuni going to build a defensive castle here to cover this flank of his base. And he's making some camels. And is he going to dive this? He's got good armor upgrades. And he's got a lot of health on these camels, actually. These are like proper Saracen camel upgrades here. Does he have enough of them? I'm not sure, but he's ripping through cavalry archers. That much I do know. And Jasuni's sending some villagers to fight these trebuchets, but that's not going to work out so well. Because there is cavalry archer support. Defensive castle from Jasuni. Jasuni maybe finally transitioning into a proper game here. Which is what Nope wants. Apparently he spooked Nope too. Nope building a defensive tower here for whatever reason. Jasuni does not really have a big farming economy set up, but he does have 80 villagers. So that's more villagers than I used to build on average. So he's doing something right. Nope does have a big economy though, and he does have a significant map presence. So Jasuni's kind of on a limited time window here to be able to make things happen. He did have a very disruptive, and he still does actually, a very disruptive presence here. Nope getting the guard tower upgrade. I wonder if Nope is thinking maybe... Oh, you know what? I bet Nope is doing the whole Yasama Keep thing. He wants to keep his economy safe by building lots of Japanese Yasama Keeps. So Jasuni with a decent camel army here. All that Nope has to do to counter those camels is make halberdier. But halberdiers aren't sexy. Cavalry archers are sexy. So he probably will not make halberdier. I mean, he's got a bunch of barracks here, actually. Maybe he will. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I lied. He will make halberdier. That's good. You really don't want to go cavalry archer as Japanese on this map, I think. It's just so weird. You want to go halberdier and you want to go onager. And with that, you can basically push through to wherever you want. The only thing that stops you is your opponents converting your onagers with monks. I know halberdiers are not sexy, but they're cheap and they're effective at what they do. Nope is not really pushed in over here. I don't see why not. I mean, there's gold here. And does Nope know about that gold, actually? He should. Yeah, he knows about that gold. So he just hasn't pushed in over there. Maybe he assumes that Jasuni has more over here than he really does. But it's literally just these 3 buildings. So Nope now getting arrow slits, and he's getting keep. Jasuni building a castle here, but this is a very bad place to build a castle. Nope could just unpack and destroy the castle, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He has Kata Perutu, which means that the trebuchets unpack faster. And so now Jasuni is deploying his camels, but they're a halberdier here, and I think Jasuni is going to be in a lot of trouble. He pulls back, but also Nope actually pulls back as well. Nope beginning his siege, destroying one of Jasuni's town centers. Jasuni will probably be forced to take a bad fight here in the next couple of minutes. He's trying not to. We can check over at Jasuni's point of view to see what he's doing about the pikemen. I like to think that he has a plan. He's got 10 crossbowmen queued up out of this range, and he's got more. So he knows he needs crossbowmen, but he's just desperate, so he just takes this fight. He's got large camel numbers, actually. Perhaps large enough to actually win against all of these halbs. So yeah, he takes that fight even though he doesn't want to. And he has large cavalry large camel losses. If I were him, I would target these trebuchets, though. So he does not manage to save the castle. But he does kill a lot of stuff. And he's going to build a new castle here. But deletes it, I think. Decides not to build it. Okay, yeah, the trebuchets go down. So he's able to rebuild his castle here. He's got some monks to heal these camels. And these camels are expensive and they have a lot of health, so the monks make a lot of sense. Saracen camels versus... Well, camels versus halb is never a good thing, but Saracen camels are among the best to do that with. He's going to convert some halberdiers and then heal up the rest of his units. So he just wants to hang on there until he can get his Arbalister army flowing. Camel and Arbalister is pretty effective, but it's also very expensive, and he's going to run out of gold. Nope expanding. He's building towers further out to these flanks, and he's going to fill in this space. He's playing the long game. Okay, he's gone back to regroup. Let's see what Nope is up to. Nope is making more cavalry archers, he's making more halberdiers, he's making more of everything. More trebuchets rolling forward. What's Nope's population at? See that he's got... Oh, he's pop capped. Jasuni is just at 100. Nope has got 100 more population than Jasuni does. Nope, pushing in with the Yasuma keeps on Jasuni's farmlands. Jasuni sniping the trebuchet, sniping the mangonel, but he really needs to pull back here. This is too many halbs. Yeah, and he knows that. Gonna try to get away, but he's kind of at the end of his rope here. He could use these arbalisters up near the front, but the castle goes down again. He did manage to make one trebuchet out of it. And Jasuni calling the GG. Just, he had a good run. He did not do nearly as much damage with this as he could have. And this is kind of funny that even toward the end of the game, Nope just allowed this to continue. But, I mean, even in the feudal age or early castle, all Jasuni had to do was just walk over here and kill 20 of Nope's villagers, and it would have been over. So very close match. I'm really pleased with how Jasuni performed with this. Both players did really great. It's always a pleasure watching these guys play these maps from Alchemy League. Let's take a look at the statistics here. So Nope with 217 kills, 189 deaths, so relatively even KD. Raised 32 buildings, lost 12, but again, a lot of this is just coming in at the end of the game. Jasuni with 7 conversions, Nope with 62 versus 44 largest army. Jasuni collected more gold, but Nope of every other resource. In terms of technology, Jasuni was faster up to the feudal age, Nope was faster up to the castle age, so Nope pretty much did a fast castle, and Jasuni didn't really punish it, but Jasuni did get to imperial age first. Explored 91% of the map. Nope with better research. Jasuni 3 relics captured to Nope's 2. Both players around 1,000 relic gold. Nope booming up to 145 villagers. So overall a slow decline, but Jasuni did have some, like at this moment right here, Jasuni could have done this instead and crushed Nope. but he just didn't see that Nope was taking resources in an undefended place. And sometimes that can make all the difference. So some really good sets, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining. Oops. Actually, we're not starting. We're ending. Really appreciate you guys joining. It's always good to have the community here that care about the content. Because although I enjoy casting, it's a lot more fun with you guys around. So I will hopefully be able to bring you guys some more games next week, although I've been quite busy with map procurement for future seasons of Alchemy League. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hopefully Cookie Pirate or Hider or somebody else will be able to bring you some good Alchemy League content soon. So thank you very much, and we'll see you guys later.